All right, time to head over to the kitchen and say hello to our guest today, Chef John Ford from Jack Dusty at the Ritz-Carlton in Sarasota. John, great to have you back in our kitchen. What's on your menu?
Oh yeah, great to be back. Sounds like one more reason not to have Salisbury steak, it seems. We're gonna go ahead and do a nice little asparagus salad today, just sort of celebrate spring and summer. And it's going with a truffle vinaigrette, some poached eggs, and guanciale.
All right, time to get over to the kitchen. John is with our guest today, Chef John Ford from Jack Dusty at the Ritz-Carlton, Sarasota. Guys?
John, always a pleasure to have you here. You're innovative chef, I'd have to say, is what you are.
We try. We absolutely try at Jack Dusty. We try to take as much as we can from that we learn from around the world, different techniques, new techniques, old techniques, and try to bring them together. Today I want to kind of go a little back to basics, okay? I want to show us how to make a nice asparagus salad, one, but also how to do a couple basic kitchen procedures, basic kitchen components that we can utilize everywhere. So we're going to start with our asparagus that we're making for our salad.
Okay.
And we want it to be nice and green. So we're going to get our water boiling hot, rolling boil.
Speaking of basic things in the kitchen, can I ask you a couple questions about asparagus?
Absolutely.
When you get asparagus, when it comes to you in the kitchen there and you're starting to prepare it, how do you know what parts to cut off? And,
yes.
And do you have to trim it? Do you have to like skin it?
You don't have to shave it, but it is fancier. It is a little bit nicer. It takes some of those extra fibers away. But what I always do, and I don't have a fresh one here for you, but what I always do is I take the stem and I just naturally break it. And wherever it naturally breaks, that's sort of where those fibers are developed.
So you just hold it at each end?
Yep, and just snap it.
There you go.
And you can take one bunch, snap one, and then you kind of see where they are. So we're going to drop this into the boiling water, and what you need there is the boiling water, because that's going to bring, see, it's already turning beautifully green, and that's going to bring your chlorophyll out, but you don't want to leave it in here too long. It's about 30 seconds you want to leave it in here.
That's it?
That's it, and maybe a little bit longer if you have those big jumbo asparagus,
right.
But really you do not want to kill that chlorophyll, and it's not only going to turn it to a color you don't like, but it's also going to overcook your asparagus and make it a little bit bitter. Okay, so naturally bitter. So we have it salty like the sea. That's also going to preserve that green color, and it's going to season your food, because you want your food to be seasoned and absorbed. Okay, and then once it's in here for the allotted time, we shock it, right? Plunge it right into some ice water, and that's going to immediately stop the cooking and preserve your green color. Okay, and now the key to this, and why I say it's back to basics, because this teaches you about mise en place. Do you know mise en place?
I do.
Excellent. So you don't have time.
But explain what it is.
Absolutely. So everything is in its place, right? And everything is where it is for a reason, because when you only have 30 seconds to cook something like this, and it's imperative that it gets right into the ice bath, you don't have time to walk around your kitchen and try, wait, did we get the ice? Do we have ice? What's going on? You don't have time for all that.
Everything
so
prepared.
Everything has to be right there, ready to go. So we're going to move on to our vinaigrette. Now, making a basic vinaigrette is a lot of fun, but you always have to structure it in a way. There's a foundation, and then there's creativity and flavor. So we're going to start with our shallots, garlic, and thyme. Okay, and that's your flavor component. And then we're going to add our acid, which is going to be red wine vinegar, and our emulsifier, which is Dijon. It can also be egg yolk. It can also be like a puree. It can be all types of different things. Making a little mess, but I have my mise en place, so it's no big deal.
My wife once asked me why I like cooking in the kitchen, and I said, it's the adult version of playing in the mud.
It really is. It really is. It's a lot of fun. We really are stealing here, you know. We're making money and really just having a lot of fun doing it. So what we're going to do, and another technique I use if I'm by myself, is I wrap a little cloth around the bowl. That way I can stream in the oil slowly without having to have a partner. But it's always fun to have a partner, isn't it?
There you go.
All right, so we're going to start with our olive oil, vegetable oil base. And we're just going to...
30 seconds left.
Yeah, so we're going to just lightly stream that in so it becomes emulsified. And then once that becomes emulsified, we're just going to finish it with a little nice truffle oil, which is going to be a nice addition to the asparagus, egg, and guanciale. Guanciale is a pork's jowl that we shave like a prosciutto, and it adds a really nice depth and luxurious flavor to your dish. You can find it at any Whole Foods, and that's what we use to top off our asparagus salad.
Excellent, and the finished product is right here. It looks absolutely excellent. It's available at Jack Dusty's. We have incidentally on our website, mysuncoast.com, on the dining link button, it'll take you right to the video instructions. John, thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
From Jack Dusty Restaurant, no doubt this is going to taste absolutely fantastic. We'll be right back.
Thank you.